right, so here we have that burger API, and we scaffolded our first fake controller, and this controller is currently running, and it will, no matter how the other controllers break, keep working, and it's returning a fake array of weather data, which they make up here. Okay. We then went and made our own controller, which is very empty. Are you guys okay? But we want this controller to return the correct JSON. We want to be able to say we want a cheeseburger and it should return us that object in JSON form. Are you guys okay? Or we want a veggie burger or anything like this. So we went and built a factory. So we added a factory folder and we made the iBurger interface. You guys, if the auto import for your interfaces are not working, you can just add in the methods. Okay. But we made the iBurger interface, and we always copy and paste over in Visual Studio, in Visual Studio Code. You don't get these auto-populated for you, but we just made a public interface with 2 string methods, which is going to return our type of bun and our type of patty. And we have said that this interface meets what principle are we adhering to? Why is this interface so thin? Why is this interface thin? Why don't we like fat interfaces? Why is the interface thin? It's the simplest form. Yes, it's the most atomic form. It is one of the solid principles. Which one are we looking at? It's the interface segregation principle, where if every class that's ever going to implement this interface must implement all of these methods, there must never be a method in this interface that the class is implementing it is not going to use. Are you guys okay? And we agreed in class that the minimum standards for a burger is a bun and a patty. If you want to wrap lettuce around it, you have a lettuce bun. Okay, so we agreed. So then we went and said, okay, let's make a plain burger. And we made a class called plain burger. We implemented our iBurger interface. So then it should auto-gen some code for you. If it doesn't, just add your methods yourself. Okay. So we are returning a wheat bun and we are returning a beef patty. Like this for today, you guys, because by next week we'll be pulling this out of a SQL database. Okay. Maybe even Mongo, because relational databases suck. But there we go. We're returning, if you order a plain burger, you get a wheat patty with beef. Like, you cannot be gluten intolerant. This is what you're getting. Okay. But if you want a cheeseburger, then we implement that interface. We return rye, okay? And we'll later use polymorphism to make this better, okay? We return rye as our bun. We still have a beef patty, but we are adding a method to give cheese. Do you guys understand? We didn't stick cheese in the interface because only the cheeseburger gets cheese. Are you guys all right? Yes? No? We want to vomit? Okay. So we have a plain burger and a cheeseburger. So let's go make a chicken burger. Okay. So we're going to right click on the factory. We're going to say new file. And we're going to call it chickenburger.cs. And classes are in capitals, right? We're going to go steal these imports from the cheeseburger class. We could also type them, but I'm too lazy. Also, somebody must please look that I don't jaag aan groot nanas because I can't wear my glasses with this mask. Okay. So there is our chicken burger class, and we're going to go say this is a class called chicken burger and add its brackets. Now we have a class. Okay. Save your changes. Now we're going to implement that interface. We're going to say this in C# is implement, and in Java you have to type implement. And we're going to implement iBurger. Now, if your IDE is being nice to you today, you'll get that red squiggly line, and it will tell you you have to implement these methods. You click the little guy, you say implement interface. And it will add the methods. If it doesn't, you can also just type them here. Are you guys okay? Will still work. All right. So what we're going to say here is for a chicken burger, we're going to return still wheat. You can return whatever you want to. And for the patty, we're going to return chicken. Okay. So now we have a cheeseburger, a chicken burger, and a plain burger. Now we're going to go make a veggie burger and build our factory. You guys all right? Okay, so let's go make that veggie burger. So on the factory, we right click, we say new file, and we're going to call it veggieburger.cs. You're going to go steal those imports. Hey, Trent. Do you want to talk to them? Yeah? Yeah? 5, but I have to talk to you later because I'm recording this. Sorry. So what? I can't remember what I was doing. What was this? Public class? Trent was my student. I get to abuse him, okay? And we're going to add in iBurger there. Okay, and we are returning a rice flour bun. I don't know how to spell rice flour. That's what it is now. Okay, and we're going to return a mushroom. Or do you guys want the ultimate patty? That. And I've clearly left out semicolons. Have I done it everywhere? Because I've been coding in Kotlin. I just have to check myself before I wreck myself. Okay. So we are here. We have iBurger, cheeseburger, plain burger, chicken and veg burger. Yes. There is my iBurger class. It's an interface. Okay, so now we have to build the factory. Okay. So we're going to say right click, new file, and we're going to say burger factory. That's yes. Okay. Where is my file? Okay, we're gonna go steal these guys. We're gonna stick them over there. We're gonna say this is a class. Burger factory. I'm just gonna save all my changes. Just this doesn't auto-save. Okay, so burger factory. And what is the first thing I do? I call iBurger. Okay, and we call it return instance. This should ask me to add a using statement here using burger API dot factory. Okay. Oh, there's something I forgot to do. All right. So if you go back to this burger controller, I, for a slight minute there, forgot that we are working in C#. Okay. So we just have to go bring in the namespace. We don't want controllers. Forgot the brackets. Okay. right, it's not throwing us an error on that iBurger yet, which is Dutch, but okay, let's continue. Yeah? Is the iBurger not public? Mine is. Oh, you want it to be public there. Oh, I can do that for you. Good. Okay, so what do we have now? What is next? What do I do? Check that board. What do I add here? Oh, I haven't done a switch in C# in the longest time. And the case is burger type. Hey. Oh, now I have to remember how to do a switch in C#. Hold on. Can anybody remember the quick syntax for a switch?
Put your quotes and like the exact like meat burger and then the colon.
Sorry. Oh, so you don't say case, so. Right, let's go find it. You guys remember what I said? This knowing syntax doesn't make you a programmer. Okay, so let's go find switch case C#. Let's see. So far, how are you guys doing with understanding what we're busy doing here? Yeah? Yes? And it just instantiates the correct class. Thought so. Okay. So you do say case. Okay, but why is this unhappy? Okay, so then we can say case cheese. Do you guys understand? And then we say, I left out a method. Hold on. Let me go find my factory. Okay, so here is the factory class. Is we have to make a get burger class method. So I'm just going to steal this because I think it's going to be exactly the same. So you guys know that the running joke is that C# is the Java of Windows, right? Because of this. Okay. So let me just do this nicely so you guys can see. I have to collapse this maybe. Okay, so here we go. So we have a public iBurger called returned instance. So this is an this is, we actually call in that interface. Okay. And I just deleted it, didn't I? I chose a wonderful day to record this lesson. Okay, so let's just do this. This is an instance of the iBurger interface. And then we say we have a public method of type iBurger. So our method will return an interface. Are you guys okay? Of type iBurger, which will return this interface. And we can actually use that interface to instantiate a class, which we'll see here. Is we say we want a switch called burger type. This method takes a string burger type. Are you guys okay? And then we say if it is a chicken burger, instantiate the chicken burger class. Return an instance of the chicken burger class. If it is a plain burger, return the plain burger class. If it is a cheeseburger, return the cheeseburger class. We do need to add our veggie burger because we made the whole flipping class. Ooh, first we're going to break everything. All right, Are we okay? Are you going to survive? Okay, so now that we have that, now we need to go to this controller. We might have to come back and put the namespace in everywhere, which I'm sorry for. Okay, I forget that there's namespaces in C#. So in our burger controller, we now are going to return our burger. So I want to show you this. And then when we're done with that, we have to give you guys a 10-minute break and move to OPSC. And we'll flesh out this guy tomorrow when we have nice time. Okay, so I want to show you something here. So this is for a class calculator similar to what we're going to do now in a controller. Just don't mind all of this here. Okay. So you guys see here is the factory. There's the course factory, and this is exactly what we have here. So you guys, except I only had 2, so I did an if else. Okay. Then in the controller, what we do is we give a course parameter here on a GET request. Are you guys okay? So when you send a GET request from a client to a server, we can pass in a parameter. Okay, and you guys are going to see that you pass these parameters all the time, you just don't know it. And then we go and we say we'd like to instantiate our factory. Okay. And then we would like to go ahead and we have to go make our burger class. I'll get to that. We want to go instantiate our factory. Then we say get the correct course and return that course. Okay. And this guy's returning a list. So that's what we're going to do now is we're going to go and return a list of our data. Are you guys okay? And then this get request here looks like this, which means we have to go change our methods. But this get request here with a parameter, have you guys ever seen this in your browsers? That little, so that means one parameter. Are you guys okay? And this was called var. You called it var equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do I put there if I'm returning, if I'm giving more than one parameter? Do you guys know that? It's an ampersand. Yeah, so we will say here, so when we connect to our API, which we're going to have to wrangle with a bit to get it to return nice JSON, so that's why I'm saying we're leaving this bit for the next class. We're going to say https localhost 5001 burger type equals cheese. Are you guys okay? And we should get just the JSON for the cheeseburger. Are you with me? Are you going to survive? So I'm going to show you this. Then we're going to build that guy. So let's just go look at the structure here. So we're going to need this little course class. We have a course class here. Okay, that just allows us, we're just going to make a burger class that says we have to have a bun and a patty. Okay, because we have to give a type in our controller. So you'll see in our controller, when we return a list, we have to say a list of type what. And our type here will be burger. So you guys will see we already have that burger here. So we need one more class that's never in the diagrams. Okay? All right, to make that burger. Yeah, it's very dark in here. Okay. So I'm going to end here. We are ready to flesh this out nicely in the next class. Okay? Do you want to cry? No. So as long as you are at the point where you understand we have the burger factory that will take a string burger type, and based on that, it will instantiate and the correct class for us, then we're okay. All right. Okay, I'm going to end this video and we're going to move to OPSC.